Okay, yeah, I messed around and was trying to not answer the phone just now, and it cut off. Someone picked back up where I was at in my thought. Lucas from Low Rollers Crap just got back from Vegas, and he was talking about you know the tables that he played on just was crazy bouncy. Had a totally different bounce versus his table at home. So I was like, that was interesting. And then I remember, I think it's can't remember the fellow, Dice Tosser for Life. Okay, yeah, Dice Tosser for Life. I think I meant to do his analyst of his table also, but I didn't get to that. But I know he said the same thing about his table at his local casino that he normally play at. Is he had his table at home set up like I would say semi bouncy. Then one day he came home and he just looked like he tore everything down, and he just went to almost what now sounds like solid plywood with maybe a layer of felt underneath, or maybe just the microfiber on top. So again, which I think is the right way to go. You want your table to duplicate, to mimic as close to the casino that you normally play at. I know you play at 50 different casinos when we're in Vegas. But if you got one that you frequent, my guess is you probably might want to take and set your table up at home as close to that local casino table that you play on, so that again when you go in there, it's not the first time that you've seen it since you was in there about a month ago or whatever, a couple of weeks ago or last weekend. You go home, you practice, and it's like, you're still at the casino, and you can rectify your mistakes or whatever, and get dialed in quicker. So, but like I was saying, a couple of my friends, I enlisted a couple of you guys as a test specimen to see how well this theory plays out. So give me some feedback on it. And here's take for instance, first one I did was George from CY. What up, George? So I ran George through the spectrum analyzer just 5 times. Just took an average of 5 rolls from him, and I came up with a frequency of 15. Nope, of 1428.8. Listen to how specific that is. 1428.8 is the frequency of George's table. When those dice hit the table, clack, okay? That frequency that they resonate at is 14.28. Kind of a high frequency there, okay? So my recommendation for somebody like George, and he knows it too, would be, if you go to Vegas and you want to find a table that's like yours, try to find a table with that frequency of 14.28, somewhere up in that range, if that make any sense. Like I said, reel me back in here, fellas. Okay, that was George. Then Lucas over there at Low Rollers Crap. Again, I sat down one night and I ran him through the spectrum analyzer and just took an average. Again, for all you guys, I did five average rolls, and I came away. His table has a frequency of 479 hertz. Okay, that's the frequency, 479 hertz. Okay. Yeah, here's a good one. Same bet. What up, Dave? So Dave over there at Same Bet. Matter of fact, his show's going on now. I gotta go catch it here in a few. Same Bet. I came away when I ran him through the spectrum analyzer. His table has a frequency of 396 hertz. Okay, when those dice clap and hit the table. Okay, which was pretty interesting. Okay, again, I'm calling these guys by name. What if this was the Arrow Casino? Well, again, we need to know specifically what table it was. Maybe on average, most casino might have 2-3 tables open. If we could get that kind of data and build a database, maybe it could be priceless. Hell, I don't know. All right. Hey, Robert over there, Craps for Life, uh, ran him through the spectrum analyzer, came up with an average frequency of 379 hertz on his table. So his table sounds to be somewhat bouncy, kind of like a same bet. Okay. Uh, Cashier's Cage. What up, Cage CC? So ran him through the spectrum analyzer and came up with an average frequency of 551 hertz. Okay, his was pretty much right in that 500 range. Okay, so again, I'm calling on names. These could well be casinos, tables. Okay, and then you would be fine tuning your table to these frequencies. Okay, again, this could be a radical idea or this could be a dumb idea. I don't know. And then last one I did was Mudslide Mac. What up, Mudslide? On Mudslide Mac table, I came away with an average frequency of 400 hertz. Okay, 400 hertz. Okay, so yeah. Okay, and then actually well, I just swapped out from my Bouncy Surf, from my semi-surface to Bouncy Surface. Actually, on my Bouncy Surface, which is what I have here now, okay, compared to what I had here all along, the frequency when my dice hit the table average right at 198 hertz, 198 hertz. Okay, so this is pretty bouncy, and I think actually earlier in my video prior to this, I showed the underlayment for it, which was the birch, followed by the vinyl, followed by 2-layer felt, right? 2-layer felt, followed by the microfiber overlay. Okay, so and that's what I said. This I call this my bouncy surface, and the frequency. The average frequency is 196 hertz. So again, I'm just trying to add a little science to it. Take the mystique out of the casino underlayment. Okay, and I think by knowing that, if you have that kind of data in your hand, you might want to practice on that type of surface so that you improve your chances that when you get there, that it's not the first time that you've seen it, and you don't 0.7 out the first time. Gotta wait, an hour for the dice to make its way around. You might get 2 throws in, then you 7 out, and now you're still waiting. All this time you're waiting, your bankroll is going down as you bet on all these random rollers, or and you waiting for the dice to get back to you. But if you was able to get dialed in quicker, okay, kind of like I don't know, Steph Curry out there shooting jump shot. He know he's about to go play in LA or whatever. When those guys get there, they practice on that court for a little, so it's not the first time that they seen it. When we get to the casino, we don't have that option. You get there, you put your money down, the dice are in your hand, and you got to start throwing. Got to make something happen. So anyhow, where I'm at this thing. Okay, 8 minutes in. Oh yeah, this is the second half. Okay, so anyhow, yeah, that's my theory. Okay, Sarge's theory of fine-tuning your table, okay, through the use of a spectrum analyzer to figure out the frequency and then fine-tune your. That's the hard part. Okay, taking off layers, adding layers. Hell, maybe adding newspaper, maybe adding, different stuff. Again, I know most of you guys got some beautiful tables out there, and you're not gonna take and rip it apart just for the hell of it. But if I knew I was going on a cruise for like 6 days or something, and somebody could record the audio of that table, and I could figure out the frequency, and I know I'm gonna be playing on that table on the cruise ship or something, I might just want to take my table at home and fine tune it to that frequency so that when I throw, You know, it's like just like I've been practicing at home for the last week, 2 weeks before I went on the cruise, and now I'm dialed in. I'm there. I'm ready to do business. You know, and I use the cruise as an example, but it could be again. I'll say your local casino. It's hard to say Vegas because Vegas got, you know, you go there, you go. We like to go casino hopping. That's the fun in Vegas. Vegas is Vegas. You know, so anyhow, uh, let me know what you think. Give me some feedback on this, guys. Crap Nation crew, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. And I'm gonna post up the next video behind of this, actually demonstrating the use of the spectrum analyzer. And then in the link below, probably on this video and on the next one, I'm gonna take and put the actual app, the link for the app that I use, and you know, take it or leave it for what it's worth. Like I said, this might be some groundbreaking stuff, or it might be a line of bullshit. Hell, I don't know. You know, I gotta go out there, beta test it. Once I get to my local casino and I'm able to record it, which probably won't go down there for about another month or two. You know, gotta finish getting my COVID shot. Got series 1 already, waiting on the next series. Might make it down there next month, but once I get there, I'm gonna take, and I'm just gonna put my iPhone in my pocket and record somebody throwing. You know, I'll go down there maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and record the sound of that table. I just want to capture the sound. That's all we need, guys, is the sound. Okay? Once I get the sound, I'll be able to come back home and set up my table, and hopefully by capturing that frequency, I'll be able to get that as close to that bounce. Hell, you know what? I'm gonna cap this out by saying, going through all this shit doesn't mean that you're gonna make money. Okay? Hell, you still subject to 0.7 out. Okay? But by adding this final piece in there, okay, it might just take the mystique out of that casino's underlayment, cracking the code on the final frontier. All right? It's been the Sarge in the backyard, getting it in. All right, ponder that and give me some feedback, guys. Let me know what you think, man. Like I said, slap me silly and call me Shirley. It's been the Sarge out.